What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to a live video with me tonight. We're going to be doing some questions and answers, a little Q&A, and then we're going to be pressing these two shirts. So we're going to stick around. We're going to wait for some people to show up, and then we'll get started. It's not showing the comments.
It's not even.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's up, James Taylor? Hey, tonight we're going to be doing some questions and answers. So if y'all have any questions on anything that I've done in the past, hey, hit me up. Let me know. Also, I'm going to be pressing these two shirts tonight. I'm going to be using the Gimme5 product. You're not liking the Caesar. I've never liked Caesar Easy Weed, and that's just me. That's just the way, that's just what I've always not, when I first started, I would always use it. And then after a while, I was like, cut it out, because I cut this one for my daughter. It was like a skeleton with really fine print. And it was peeling after a couple washes. So I was using Thermoflex Plus, but then Sign Warehouse hit me up and they sent me, let me show you what they sent me. Sign Warehouse sent me this right here. It's called the Logical White, and it's pretty cool. It peels and it feels exactly like the Thermoflex Plus that I use. So I was using this because they sent it to me, so I was featuring it in my videos. And then the other day, if y'all saw my video that I posted this morning, I actually went to the Hey, Fly, my bad. If I didn't put the links, hey, what you want the links of, I'll throw the links on there for you. Yeah, every time I do a video, I always get caught up and then I forget. Like, I'm like, okay, I need to add this, I need to add this. And then I forget to add some stuff. And then the other day, well, yesterday, was it yesterday we went? Yesterday, 2 days ago. I don't know, 2 days ago, we went up there to B-Flex Warehouse, and they offered me some vinyl while I was there, so I picked this up. And this stuff right here is what I used to press this. I made a video on it. I just haven't done it yet. I know I told you I was going to use Thermoflex Plus to press it, and then I was going to use the Logical White Pill that Sign Warehouse sent me. I didn't use that, and then I went with this one after all to press it. So they gave me some, you see it back here, some blue, some pink, some turquoise, some red. What else? White. They gave me quite a bit of it. So, green. And some neon aqua green or some neon green. So I pressed that the other night. Came out pretty good. Let me show you. This is the one I did with the Gimme5. If you can see, you see that shiny spot right there? I didn't center it right. I didn't center it right, so I had to peel it off. I don't use the I know a lot of people are telling me to use the vinyl remover, whatever it is. I've just been using, I just use my wife's hair straightener, heat up the back of it and peel it off. And that's why it leaves that ring. I guess if I were to use the vinyl remover, it would probably remove that ring also. But it's all good, you know what I mean? So I did this so I could wear this around and promote my channel. And then in the front, you know me, I like to end my videos with keep pressing. Hey, what's up, Julian? This is because of you tonight. You wanted me to do a live video. You asked me to, so hey, here I am. I buy the 15-inch. The 15-inch Thermoflex. Yeah, I buy the 15. Look, I'll show you right now. I have this one right here. This is what I bought before I went to the B-Flex warehouse. I had bought this one because you can see these red shirts that I have back here in the background. I got those shirts to do, so I bought this one. And I haven't opened it yet because I was waiting to do a video on it. But I've been so busy, I haven't even got to do that yet. So let's open it up. I'll show you what I ordered. Yeah, youngster clothing. Yeah, I got a new space, man. This was actually, we have a really big bedroom. In our bedroom, we have couples retreat. So we had our bed in here and we were using the other side. So we were wasting all of that side of the actual bedroom. So we decided to switch it up. So I got this little area right here. So it's pretty cool. I haven't used material from Stalls yet. I haven't. Gigi's creation. What do you mean he caught me? Caught me in a live video. How much is that? And how much is the new one? Is the new one? Hey, Julian, what are you talking about? Eastern Kentucky, James Taylor, what's up? What are you going to be ordering, James? So here's what I ordered right here. This is 5 yards. And this is what I like to use. The Thermoflex Plus is what I've been using since I got rid of Caesar Easy Weed. So this is what I've been using. And like I said, I order the 15-inch piece all the time. What vinyl is the better vinyl to use for shirts? I mean, honestly, it all depends on what you want to use, youngster. Like me, starting off, all I knew was the internet at first. So I was like, oh, Caesar Easy Weed. I didn't know nothing about it. So I would just go to Michael's. I saw Caesar Easy Weed, $20. And then I bought it, got 40% off. And then after using it for a while, I didn't like it. And then after a while, I checked out Thermoflex Plus. I was like, let me check that out. I like the matte finish. I'm not too big on the shiny stuff. So as I started using this, I just started using it on shirts from work. And after a while, we just started washing them because I didn't care for them. And then I said, hey, you know what? These things are appealing. They're actually pretty cool. And so it actually helped out. So this is what I ended up sticking with was Thermoflex Plus. But if you saw my video where I did 80 shirts in 5 days, people were mad because I put 20 minutes. But this is what I used on all those shirts. So I had no problem with it. But then B-Flex, they saw my video and they were like, hey, come check this out. This stuff right here presses at 285 for 4 seconds. Crazy, right? Yeah, I ordered it from Amazon because, like I said, all I knew was the internet. You know what I mean? All I knew was the internet, like everybody else does. We're like, if you're in an area where you can't get vinyl on the fly, what are you gonna do? You're gonna check out the internet and go from there. Hey, no problem, youngsters. I'm just letting you know how it is. That's how I start. I still got Caesar Easy Weed up here that I had. If you look, I still got Caesar Easy Weed. I haven't used it. I mean, if it comes down to it where I have to use it, well, I'm going to use it. But I got, I think I got some black right there. Caesar Easy Weed Black. Look, I ordered this because I will not use that. If I did a shirt for, like, just for me, I'm like, oh, let me just throw something on a shirt. I'll do it. I'll use that. No, I can actually tell you the price. Can you tell me the price, babe? My wife's gonna look it up real quick and tell you the exact price. Jesus, Corona. I love you too, man. Appreciate it. And Reyes, what's up? Where's Reyes at?
Nobody likes you, man. Reyes, that guy.
Oh, Reyes, the entrepreneur. Yeah, that dude's crazy, man. That's that dude. That's the one that got me turned on to this stuff, man. Crazy ass dude. I hope I don't say this wrong. Waukesha Jackson. Hey, thank you. Thank you for watching. Like when I first started, I was like, I went to a shop. Like when I was in school, I went to a shop. The school that was there, our class was like, hey, let's make some shirts for when we graduate. So we made some shirts. I came up with the design. I took it to the guys that were there at the shop, and then the dudes called me back and were like, hey, can you come to the shop and show me how you did this? So I was like, all right. I went back to the shop. They showed me. They were like, no, just come behind the counter. Show me how you did it. So I showed them how I did it. And then they were like, I was like, in my head, I was thinking like, let me watch how they do this. So I saw them doing it, and I was like, nope. We paid, I think, $25 to $30 a shirt. And in my head, I was like, mm-mm. When I get back, I'm going to purchase this stuff, and I'm going to do it myself. Heat transfer warehouse.
How do I check?
Oh, no, you can't.
There's not a receipt in there?
No. No.
I'll look it up.
Actually, it's almost been a year. It's almost been 1 year now. Almost a year. Yeah, so we ended up doing the shirts there because we didn't have a choice. But then when I went back to my hotel, I called my wife and I was like, I started YouTubing videos. I was like, let me check this stuff out. Started like, okay. So in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna do screen printing because I'm gonna do screen printing because screen printing, you could do a whole let me read this real quick. Yeah, I appreciate it, youngster. Yep. Hey, Divine Printing, yo, what's up? What's up, man? What's going on? Where can you get the best for your buck? Blanks? Like, what are you talking about, blanks? Blue Gomez, no, I'm not a licensed business yet. Yeah, I appreciate it, James. I try to do what I can. I try to help out who I can. You know, when I first started, I didn't know nothing. So I got the program that I use. There was no videos on there, so I was like, you know what? Let me just get on there, start doing some videos, and and try it out, see what happens. And then now I'm at like 2,200 subscribers. Still not a lot, but hey, we're doing what we can, and I'm doing what I can to help everybody else. The largest order that I've done is the 80 shirts. Oh, blank tees. Okay, so check this out. I ordered from Jason's Warehouse. I think that's what it was. Jason or James Warehouse. Do you remember? It was one of those two that I ordered on. And then some other guy was like, oh no, you need to check out this website. You know what? Let me check right here.
T-shirt.
Jones. That's what I ordered from Jones Warehouse. And I think I paid $2 something a shirt. $2, a little over, maybe almost $3 a shirt. And the Thermoflex Plus 15, the 15-inch that I ordered, sorry, I'm off track. But this one right here, I paid $33 for it. But it's 5 yards, which is 15 feet. So, and then, yeah, people told me about Jiffy shirts. I haven't tried them yet. Like these red shirts that I got right here. Let me show you those. These are the ones I was telling you I got to do this order too. These right here, they're Gildan brand. Medium. Trying to see what they are. 90% cotton, 10% polyester. So these right here, I actually bought at Michael's the other day. And so I looked it up. I looked up at, what was it, James or whatever shirts that I bought it from. I looked them up and the price was going to be around the same price because they give you a price that's like $2 a shirt, $2 a shirt. But that's if you only order the white shirts. So once you get into the color, that's when stuff goes up. So these right here, I had the receipt. I was going to show you guys. Let me see if this is it. Yeah, see if you can see this. So at Michael's, see, if you here was the price of the shirt. If you look, it's the whatever for this $3.99. So I went in there and I used the 50% coupon. My bad. Let it focus. I used the 50% coupon and then I ended up paying $2.15 for each shirt. So I did what I did. I went in, I got one, my daughter bought one, my wife bought one, and we did it until I got my shirts, but I don't care. You know what I mean? I save money. That's all about being the hustle. You know what I mean? So I did that and it came out cheaper because I didn't have to pay the shipping. The price that I was going to pay online for 10 shirts, if you don't order over 100 shirts, you're going to have to pay shipping. Or not 100 shirts. If you don't pay over $100, you're going to have to pay for shipping on your shirts. So if you're doing a small order, I'm not saying to go to Michael's or whatever, but you get that 40% off, and then the shirt goes from $3.99 to $2.15 for one shirt. That's not bad. So that's what I ended up doing. I still got to go pick up a couple more.
12 inch by 15?
Yeah. No. That's 12 by 15. No, that's too small. I want to say it was this one right here.
This one says 15.
Let me see. I got two right here. I'm trying to read some of these comments so I can answer some questions. Gigi, let me read Gigi's. It's not all about doing the Gigi. It's not all about doing videos. Cause I'm gonna tell you what, cause the people that watch my 80 shirts in 20 minutes were mad at me because I put that and they were like, oh, it's clickbait. Oh, it's clickbait. But if they read the description, I wrote in there, the description clearly said that it was done in 5 days. But what I'm saying is the hardest thing about doing videos is when you have to go back and edit everything. That's the hardest thing because I could press these two shirts right now and we'll get them done. But then I have to go back and I have to edit this and I have to edit the computer because I'm recording my screen and I'm recording this. I don't record my screen's voice. So when it comes to my camera my phone that I'm using and my screen, I have to match the voice up. So sometimes you'll see it's off a little bit, but it's whatever. I'm not using the best programs out there. I'm just using my phone and I'm using whatever program that I use online. That's all I'm doing. Let me read some more of these real quick. The weight. Hey, Blue Gomez, the weight. I don't know if it says the weight on there. I could tell you. If it doesn't, I don't know. I could tell you that they're pre-shrunk. So some of the shirts you order online, they're not pre-shrunk. So if you order a large and you give it to a guy and he's like, huh, this don't fit me no more. Like, these are pre-shrunk, so you don't have to worry about that. Let me see what else is on here. That's all. It doesn't say anything about the weight on here. Sorry, man. Let me see what else. Divine Printing LXI for program. That's what the program that I use. It actually worked with this cutter. It actually works with this cutter that I have here, and it works with the new cutter that Sign Warehouse sent me. That is amazing. Luckily, I was blessed that Sign Warehouse sent me this. I'm not saying nothing. I have nothing bad to say about the R Series 2. I did it for almost a year, and I have nothing bad to say about it. It's loud when it cuts, but hey, when you're starting out, you got to do what you got to do. But this one over here, I'll show you in a minute. Quiet. Awesome. Yeah, Gigi. Oh, let me see. James. Yeah, Michaels does have them for $9.99. So if you see that, you need to go hook up. You need to go get them. Like my wife was like, "Hey, when that price comes out, we're just gonna go buy some, no matter what." So we're gonna go next time we see that. We're gonna go get them. James Taylor said, and then you can order the vinyl at Stalls. Just Google Stalls. Yeah, you can order at Stalls, Sign Warehouse, Heat Transfer Warehouse. You can also look up B-Flex Warehouse. These dudes have some. Hey, if you're doing a big order and you want to press fast, I'm gonna show you in a minute. We're gonna do it 285 for 4 seconds. Crazy, crazy. Gigi, man, I'm telling you, sometimes I'm editing these videos and I'm just like, yeah, it's what takes forever. Like when I did this right here, my wife's like, press that and make a video. I'm like, I'm just gonna press it. I don't want to make a video, but I end up making the video anyways. But then you have to go back and you have to edit. I think I have 2 videos right now that I'm just like, I have all the files together. I just got to go back and edit them. That's what I'm saying. Divine Printing, if you got a Cricut, if you got a Cameo, if you got this, whatever you got to make with what you got. Look at my heat press back there. People have been like, "Oh, that's a piece of crap. Don't use it. It's gonna burn. It's gonna do this." I've had it for a year. I paid $400 for it, 500 maybe. Hey, I'm using what I got. You know what I mean? That's what we got to do. The what AC, I think that's right. I don't want to ruin your name, but it's like a US heat press or something like that from China, but it's shipped out of California. Shipped out of California, so a lot of people were like, "Don't use it. Those things will catch on fire." I haven't had no problem with it. The only problem I'm having right now is that it squeaks. When I put it down and I come up with it, it squeaks. So if you watch my videos, you'll see that I mute that part when it comes up because it's like, all right. James Taylor, what is force pins? Doppelgang, I've used Caesar Easy Weed. I didn't like it. That's just me. I didn't like it. Now I was using Thermoflex Plus. I love Thermoflex Plus. Sign Warehouse sent me some Logical White. They call it, that's what the brand of it is called, Logical. And this stuff right here is good. I liked it. It presses pretty good. I did some shirts on it. And then I went to go, if you saw the video I posted today, B-Flex Warehouse sent me an email. They saw my video and they hooked me up with a bunch of Gimme5 products. So this stuff right here presses at 285 in 4 seconds. I don't know what that is. Franco Studio, is that like something that you use for, is that the software you use? Hey, Divine Printing, that's it. You got to make it work. There's one guy that I got that we talk to each other all the time on Facebook. Let me look up his name real quick. You got to check out his page too. He's doing it. He's starting off too. You got to look him up. This dude's using one of those heat presses from, it's like 5-in-1. You know what I mean? It's got the hat. It's got the plate. Hey, hustling. You know what I mean? He's doing what he's doing. And that's what's up. Can't find them. We're looking a little bit. Hey, Blue Gomez, I think that's the one I got right there. Because I remember this. It was like China something. 16 by 20. Did it look like that? Hey, I used the crap out of it too. I've been using it for a year. I haven't had no problems with it. You know, like I said, the only thing that it's doing now is it's squeaking. I tried to put some WD-40 on the piston that holds it up. I don't know if I mean, it's still squeaking, but we'll see what happens. CV Tech 1, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? You can have the best equipment in the world, but if you don't know how to use it, what's the purpose of it? You know what I mean? Like this heat press that I got. I mean, this new cutter I got right here. That thing is awesome. Like when I first got it, I was like, hold on. This one over here, I can just put a file in there and click go, and it's gonna start cutting. Over here, I put a file in there, I'm like go, and it's like load media. I'm like, what? Load media? There's media in there. Oh, but if you don't have it set right, it's not gonna cut. So I had to do some homework for like a couple days to learn how to use it. I finally learned how to use it, so I'm good with it now. Oh, Gigi, that's what kind of heat press you're using. Okay. I'm gonna show you Julian, Julian. I keep saying Julian. Julian, I'm gonna show you right now. So this is the B-Flex right here. And then once we get done, I'm gonna press some other ones here in a minute. But here it is right here. And
But how's the stretch on it?
yeah, here's the stretch right here. I'm stretching it. Like I was showing everybody earlier in the video. You can see right here, I didn't center it right. I didn't center the red right, so I couldn't just peel it off. I was trying to like, let me see if it comes off, but I had to use my wife's hair straightener to heat it up and pull it off. But yeah, it's pretty good. I'm gonna give it a good tug. Watch this. Let's do these little letters right here. I mean, I trusted their Gimme5 product on my jacket. Holds up. I haven't washed it yet. You know, with all vinyl, you want to wait 24 to 48 hours before you wash it. So I haven't washed it yet. Free Press SA. Do you have any plans on screen printing? I do. I have a 2-car garage, and it's empty. Well, it's not empty. I got a little trailer in there, but I do want to. Trust me, I do. But I'm just, you know, it's like when I first started this, I was like, do I go with screen printing? Do I go with heat press? And I was like, I saw the process for screen printing, and I saw the process for vinyl. So I stuck with vinyl because I was like, I don't want to spend a lot of money on a screen press and then everything doesn't work out. So at least this way, with the heat press, I didn't spend as much money on this that I would have spent on a screen press. So if it did fall through, I didn't spend too much money. So I would like to, and if I do decide to, I'm gonna hit up one of these companies that are always emailing me and see what kind of deal they can give me.
Isn't that him, babe? Divine Printing?
Yeah.
Need some water, babe?
Yeah, I want to give me one. Hey, Blue Gomez, I want to give me one that you could pull out. Those are pretty nice. When I went to go see these guys at B-Flex, they had a nice heat press over there. The drawer pulled out, looked pretty nice. I don't want to say your name wrong. I'm just gonna say Queen. I do order from. Don't get me wrong. I've ordered from Heat Transfer Warehouse. I just showed everybody. a minute ago. I just opened this up. I got an order that I got coming up. Sorry. I got an order coming up for all these shirts right here that I need to get done. I got these right here, and I ordered 5 yards of Thermoflex Plus that I constantly buy from Heat Transfer Warehouse. Sign Warehouse, they send me this right here. Some Logical White Pill. I tried that. It actually worked pretty good. And then they sent B-Flex Warehouse. I went to go see them, and they gave me this. I moved it, but they gave me a bunch of vinyl also. They're going to hook me up with some black next week, so we're going to go check that out too. Marina, you said what is the HTV called? Which one are you talking about? Which heat transfer vinyl are you talking about? Hey, Julian, when you say what they say for washes, how many can it hold up to? What are you talking about? Like how many washes can it hold up to? Hey, what's up, Ron? Better late than never. Yep, always. I'm trying to catch up on these. Hey, Divine Printing. Hey, you my number one, man. I'm gonna send you. Already sent me your address. I'm gonna send you each color, 12-inch, 12 by 15-inch of each of the colors that I got. So I'm gonna hook you up, man. I'm gonna hook you up so you can try this out. So the best way, youngster asked, what is the best way to adjust your blades on your cutter when using different vinyls? So I actually have a video that I'm editing right now where I show how it's done on this cutter right here, but I haven't posted it yet. But I'm gonna tell you, this one right here is actually, this cutter right here is actually pretty cool because it has my bad. That cutter right there is actually pretty cool because it has 8 presets, so you don't have to go in there and adjust the blade every time. So with that cutter, with this cutter here, you had to. So you just got to know what you're cutting, and then go through. Thank you. You have to go through and adjust the pressure. So you got to know what you're pressing. And for me, I'm always using Thermoflex Plus. I was always using Thermoflex Plus, and then I got these rolls right here that came with this cutter for stickers. So I was doing those 2 things. So I only needed to know 2 different pressures. So I knew the one for this one, and I knew the one for that one. So with this new cutter over here, it has 8 presets, and so you can go in there and name your presets. But as for me, I don't know how to change the names on it because I don't know if it's you got to have the actual program that goes with that. So I don't have the program that goes with that, but whenever they sent it to me, they were like, you can use LXI with that. So if you watched that video, I showed you how you can add the different cutters in there. So I did that, and with the different pressures, all I got to do is I set up number 1 for Thermoflex. I set up number 2 for what is it called? Sticker vinyl, whatever it is. So I hooked up those 2. Those are the only 2 that I'm using. So I just got to make sure if I'm using Thermoflex, I just hit 1. If I'm using that, I hit 2. That's the only way I could tell you, you know what I mean? But as it comes to whenever you're putting the blade in there and you're tightening it, it says to leave it the length of a credit card, from what I've read on a lot of vlogs or I've seen on the internet. So if you get a credit card, put it up to it and adjust it and back it up to that. James Taylor, I'm gonna look that up. You said, what was it? First Pine? Is that what the website was called?
Yeah.
For $199. Free presses. When you say LOL, that's what I'm doing. Is you talking about you are, I mean, I'm trying to catch up on the conversation over here because I start going off. But like you say, that's what I'm doing. Are you doing vinyl before screen printing? So, Queen, I can't really answer that question because this last couple months things have gotten crazy because like I said, I've always used this after like the first 3 months of using Caesar Easy Weed, I dropped it and I started using this. And then this last month, Sign Warehouse looked me up and they sent me, like I'm saying, they blessed me. They sent me that cutter and they sent me some. They sent me this right here. And then just yesterday or the day before, B-Flex Warehouse hit me up and they were like, "Hey, you need to come check this out." So I went over there to go visit them, and so can I tell you what I actually use? I use Thermoflex Plus. That's what I've always used. But am I always looking to try something new? Yeah. But will I go back to Caesar Easy Weed? No. That's just my opinion with Caesar Easy Weed. Hey, Divine Printing, I appreciate that, man. You know you got my number. You can always hit me up anytime, man. What's up, Donald? What's up, Heart? What's up? He said, "What's up, Hearts?" Sorry for being tardy. It's all good, man. She made it. Hey, we're just answering some questions. I'm gonna press two shirts tonight. I'm gonna do that. The Gimme5 product that they gave me. I'm gonna press two shirts. We're gonna cut them, and we'll knock them out. Hey, free press. Hey, I'm always here, man. If you look at my wife was going through my comments one time. She's like, "You answer everybody." I'm like, everybody that writes me, whether it's good or bad, I write them back, no matter what. If you give me a thumbs down or you tell me, "Hey, your crap is garbage," I'm gonna be like, "Tell me why it's garbage. Tell me why it's garbage, and tell me how I can fix it." You know what I mean? If you're telling me it's garbage, please let me know why it's garbage and what you would like to see from me next time, so I can make it better for you to keep you as a subscriber, so you don't drop off. Hey, Hollingsworth, try it out, man. You can if you actually go to heat transfer warehouse. If you don't want to buy a roll of it, they actually sell 15-inch sheets. So what I was thinking of doing was going on their website and ordering like 75 sheets and then reselling them. You know what I mean, to my subscribers at the price that they sell them for. Because if I order them for 75 sheets, I get them a little. You get the more you order. You know how it is. The more you order, the cheaper you get them. But if I can order them cheaper, if I can order 75 sheets and then just sell them for $1 more a sheet, you know what I mean? And then ship them to whoever wants them, that's going to save you about 50 cents or $1 because they're going to charge you $2 more for whatever you're trying to get. So I'm looking into doing that. I haven't decided on it yet, but we'll see. Hey, Emilio, like I'm active duty Army, so I do this as a side thing, man. I work, if anybody knows about the military, we work a bunch of hours, you know what I mean? But right now I'm on leave, so it's all good. But I do this on a side hustle. That's why those 80 shirts in 5 days took 5 days, because if not, it could have probably took me 2.5 days to do them. Hey, but Emilio, welcome to the Heart and Hustle family, man. I'm glad you looked us up. I'm glad. Hopefully you subscribed, and hopefully I can help you out in the future. Hey, Hollingsworth, like right now, I'm trying to read everybody's questions because I hate to leave someone's question unanswered. Hollingsworth, I try not to. You know what I mean? I went back. All right.
Tell him to ask again.
Hey, Monique, try them out. try out B-Flex. They're not bad. You know what I mean? If you live in the Augusta area, whenever you go to checkout, they said if you put in the code, I think it's the right now. If you go to their website, let me remind you guys of this. If you haven't checked out my video that I just posted this morning when I went to the B-Flex warehouse, if you order something from them and you type in 1010, no, my bad, HH10. If you type in HH10, they're giving you 10% off for ordering, for being a subscriber of mine, or not even being a subscriber, just be watching that video. They're going to give you 10% off of whatever you order. So if you want to try out B-Flex, try them out. You know what I mean? But the thing is, they only sell 15-inch rolls. So if you ordered a 15-inch roll like this, right, you would have to unroll it, cut your 12-inch piece if you're using a Cameo or a Cricut. But if you're using a bigger size cutter, you don't have to worry about it. I know someone had mentioned that they looked them up, but they only sold 15-inch pieces. So if that's your concern, you can always go and you could cut a 12-inch piece, put it inside your cutter, and then try it out. Hey, Free Press SA, where are you from? Does the SA stand for San Antonio? Anyways, hey, I'm down to earth, man. I'm just like everybody else. I'm not whatever, you know what I mean? Just trying to do me, you know what I mean? And one day I was like, let me just make a video, see what happens. Here I am, almost a year later, still doing them. 24/7, 365, that's what's up. Yeah, that's what's good about having someone in your neighborhood or someone around close to you, is that you're able to just like last minute go. If you saw my video, I had to go to Michael's. I was like, no, I'm at to buy freaking Caesar Easy Weed to do this order. And then I was there, some lady pointing me in this other direction. So I went to this other place. So, I mean, it's always good to have multiple places, because if I went, the warehouse is probably not open late. That other place is open late. The only thing I didn't like is the lady didn't have no information on her vinyl. I was like, what is it, press at? She didn't know. She didn't know what kind it was. So I was like, all right, whatever. Who, old 31 Fox. I'm a 94 Fox. That's what's up. Hey, James Taylor, I'm going to check out Forest Pine. I'm going to check him out. Hey, Hollingsworth, thank you, brother. Thank you for thanking me. Arrow Death Pure. Hey, I appreciate the comment, man. Appreciate it so much. Hey, I appreciate it, Hollingsworth. I'm just trying to help everybody out. That's it. So you're saying, hey, James Taylor, so whenever you do a contour cut, hold on, let me. Hey, James Taylor, so when you're doing a contour cut, it's gonna leave a gap, because what happens is depending on the type of vinyl you use, it's gonna shrink. So you have to be careful. That's why I stopped using Caesar Easy Weed, because let me show you something. Give me a second. So everybody has one of these, right? Everybody has one of these that they just do test pieces on. So when I first started, I don't know if you can see this, but I was using Caesar Easy Weed. See if we can see it right. See if I can get it to zoom. You can see that stuff was like shrinking like bad, and I was like, I think I wasted like 2 shirts trying to print that stuff. And that was the factor that made me stop using Caesar Easy Weed, because it would shrink so bad. So I don't think it's the LXI program. So the best way to do it is use a what did you say you're using? The contour cut. Let me see the other cut that is on here. I wish I could record I haven't learned how to record my screen and then go live at the same time. I tried it for a little bit, but whenever it recorded this right here, it would always go behind the screen, so I couldn't really see what was going on. So I know gamers do it. I'm still trying to learn how to do it, but so give me a second real quick. San Antonio, Texas. We're from Kingsville, Texas. South Texas. Trying to pull up something that I've done. So let me show you something, see if you can see this. Here's the one that I did a while back. So if you look up here in the top, see if I can get there. So you got the outline and you got the contour cut. So the contour cut will leave a gap. See if you can see the contour cut will leave a gap like this. And it's always, I like to leave a gap, because whenever you leave a gap and it does shrink, what's going to happen is it's not going to look like it was accidentally done. It's going to look like it was done on purpose. So if you leave this cut in there, whenever you go to layer this, it's going to be all right. If you can get this image or get any of these images where they're not like this, then you're good. But like when I did this one, yeah, if you see all this here, it all comes apart. So let's say I did this on I think I did it on a gray sweater. So let's add the gray to the background. Yeah, it's not going to do it. But see how it leaves it like this, and then when I move this piece here, you see how it left the holes in there. So that's how I had did it intentionally, so that whenever I pressed it, I didn't have to worry about it shrinking, because it was already going to be legit. So if you see the same thing with these right here, I don't know if you can see it, try to get in there, but the same thing with this. If you look, there's a black line all the way around it to give that effect that it was going to give the effect that it was already separated. So if it shrank a little bit, it was going to be all right. Hey, so let's get into this shirt right here. I'm going to press this shirt real quick. So I'm going to show you real quick how I did this. And remember, us as hustlers, us on here that is doing what we do to do our side hustle. We have to do what we do, you know what I mean? So basically what I did is I just went here to Google, went on Google right here. Then if you look here, right here, my bad, right here, Georgia State Vector, Texas Girl in a Georgia World, that's what I'm looking up, you know what I mean? So here's what I looked up right here, the images. I grabbed the image right here, right click, save it. That's what I did. And then, so I did that for that, and I did that for Texas. And then I got these two right here. This one, we're gonna press this shirt, and we're gonna press this shirt. So let me open up Adobe Illustrator. If I'm yelling into this thing, my bad. I'm so sorry. Let me close this out because I've already made the files because I didn't want to waste everybody's time. But so basically what I'm going to do is you're going to grab whatever you're working with. Not here. This is real time, no editing, so I can't mess up, right? No, I'm just kidding. So I'm going to drop it into Illustrator, right? So once you drop this into Illustrator, all you're going to do is you're going to make sure that you have the picture selected. Once you got this picture selected, can you see this? Let me know if y'all can see this. Oh man, I'm way behind. Yeah, free press. My camera is my phone. Oh yeah, free press. I'm just using once you get once you get 1,000 subscribers, YouTube opens up a lot of more options for you. So now that I have it, I'm able to live stream. So I'm able to live stream. Hey, I want to thank all of you guys one more time. Let me. Hey, I want to thank all of you guys that have subscribed through all the whole time. Like since I hit my 1,000 subscribers, I was like, man, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna be monetized. I'm gonna be able to get paid for this, and I'm able to get paid for it. I'm not making buku bucks, you know what I mean? But hey, I appreciate all of you guys that have subscribed to my channel. I'm 2,000 now, so hey, I appreciate all of you guys, and I'm able to get paid for putting videos on here. So you guys that are doing this, hey, keep at it. You know what I mean? Eventually, you're gonna get there. So like me, I got there over time. So let's get back to this. Hey, Julian, I'm telling you, when I first got my program, I was like, wait, you tell me I can't just put a picture in there and cut it? You can't. You got to go through, you have to use something, you have to use a program that will turn it into a vector. Hey, if you watch my videos, man, I show you, like, people will charge you a lot of money to turn a picture into a vector. And here I'm going to show you right now. So like I said, we dropped Georgia in here. You're going to come up here to image trace and you're going to click it. As you see, it turned it black. So what it's doing is it basically made it into a vector. But you have this little image trace panel up here. You can come over here, you click this. Then you can mess with all this stuff right here if you want to. But this is actually pretty good. Once you get it, you're going to hit expand. Watch when I hit expand. Hopefully you can see it. So if you look, I'm doing it right now, James Taylor, right here live. I'm showing you. So if you look, hopefully you can see all these little blue dots that are in there. All these little blue dots have now turned the picture, the JPEG, into an actual vector now. My bad, the camera guy's all jacked up. That's me. So let me get it right. All right, so then when you have it to that, all you gotta do is just save the file. Save it as Georgia. Oh, my bad. Hit cancel. Gotta come here, save as. Make sure you change this to an SVG file. Change it to an SVG file. And then as you can see, I already have it saved. So it's gonna be like, do you want to replace it? Because I've already done it, but I just did it again. So I'll hit yes because I've done it already. All right, so that's what I did for Texas, and Georgia. So I did those two, and then I have my SVG file. Whenever you create the SVG file, it turns it into this right here. Turns it into this. So let me show you what I did with how I did this one. So as you can see, this one right here, pretty much these two right here, this is the original file. It's a JPEG. And then I changed it into a vector. This is the original file, and I changed it into a vector. So let me show you how I did this, because this is when the process gets tricky. Forgot to close it out. So this is when the process gets tricky. You just drop it in there. Wait for it to load. Oh, I put the wrong file. So put the JPEG in there. I was trying to put the LXI file. So now I got it in there. You can make it a little bit bigger. Here's where the stuff gets tricky right here, because watch this. When I hit image trace, watch what happens. Looks like garbage, you know what I mean? I'm not too worried about the Georgia. I'm more worried about these letters right here. So this Georgia and this Texas, I'm not worried about it because like I said, I saved the files already. I already have the two files here, and then I change them into vectors already. So I can always replace the ones. I can always go in here. Wrong one. I can always go in here and replace Georgia and replace Texas. So my main thing is getting these letters right. So you don't want to hit expand, because if you hit expand, it's going to tell you like, okay, now you're going to cut that because you can see the points now. So we're going to Control Z. If you're using Windows, if you're using a Mac, you guys know what it is. All right, so come up here to image trace panel. This is where you want to mess with all this stuff right here. So if you start messing with it, okay, now everything went away. Back it up a little bit. Back it up. Keep going into, okay, now we got the whole word there. Like I said, I'm more worried about this word. And then you can mess with these right here. As you can see, it's moving a little bit. The words are getting a little bit better. Just keep messing with it until you see, okay, that's the way I like it. Once you get it to the way you like it, in one of the previous videos I said, always hit ignore white. Don't hit ignore white. And I'm going to show you why. So I'm going to show you why here. So we're going to leave it like this. I've already done this file, but I'm going to show you why not to ignore white. So I'm going to hit File, Save As, right? And then we're going to name this Live. We'll just name it Live and change it to an SVG file. Save it to the same folder. So then we're going to come back to Live. So now we have our SVG file. We're going to drop this into LXI. So if you hit this one down here, is called the fill mode. Hopefully the video is capturing that. You hit this fill mode right here. It's going to switch it and show you actually what it's going to cut. So it's going to show you what it's going to cut. You're going to come up here to the top. You're going to go to Arrange, Group. Make sure you have the actual image clicked. So you're going to go to Arrange, Group, Ungroup All. Then you're going to come here to this one, and you're going to delete this outer box. Then from here, you're going to click this box, and you're going to delete it. Let me show you why. Because this way, it has this black in here. So we don't want that. So we're going to come back, delete it. And then this, whatever this is right here on the right side, just click it and delete it. And then we can always bring our Georgia in there. It's going to be super big. If you hit Control, one of my subscribers told me hit Control and you won't lose the, you won't change the dimension of the picture. It'll minus the whole thing at one time. You see how I was doing that? So we're going to put it like right there. Now we're going to do the same thing. We have this one highlighted, arrange, group, ungroup all. Hit this, delete, delete, delete. So if we look at the detail, you can see the detail in this Georgia compared to this Georgia. You'll see it's a whole lot better. So again, we're going to come Control G to group it all. And then we are going to resize it. And then drop it right over this Georgia right here. Then we can resize it to make it about the same size. Once we got it the same size, we can grab one of them, delete the other one, and then put this one back. Then I'll do the same thing for Texas. So now when I come back in here, as you can see, the words are white. So we got to change this. So we're going to put on the gray shirt, drop the gray in the back. And then you come in here, delete all this little stuff. Can move this over. All right, now let's do the Texas real quick. Drop Texas in there. Resize it. So then this is going to go, whoop, we left something behind. Make sure you group it all. Then resize it. Sorry if I'm not answering your questions. Hopefully someone on here can answer your questions. All right, so we're there. Now we got it, right? So as we know, the Texas was a different color. We could just change it to white. So that's basically what we're going to cut. So I'm going to close this out. I'm not going to save it because I already have them saved. So we're going to start off with the gray shirt with the pink and the white. Once we come up here, you're going to see we hit the cut. We hit the cut plotter, and it's going to have the pink down here, and then it's going to have the white. The pink and the white. It has some other colors in there, but I'm not worried about it. We just want the white and the pink. There's a little whatever, but all right, so we're good. So I'm gonna close this out real quick, make sure everything else looks good. So we're doing a 12-inch by 11.5, so we should be good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the computer and what I'm gonna take the computer over here to the cutter. I'm gonna take the computer to the cutter over here, and we are going to cut this, and then we're gonna press it. All right, so the first thing we're going to put in there is we're going to put this white Gimme5 product in there. Make sure you always put it the right way. This one didn't come on a roll, so it might fall to the floor, but it's all right. So we're just gonna hit number 1. We're gonna let it do its thing. One more time. Nope. So unlike the R Series 2 cutter, this one right here only cuts from here to here. It won't cut over here because the vinyl is not reaching this blade over here. So we're just gonna cut from here to here. So I'm trying to get this thing to line up right. So we're sitting at 11 inches. So I mean that's good enough because we're only cutting a 10-inch piece. So we're gonna start off with the white. Make sure it's flipped. Then we'll send it. Here it goes. Hey, Gigi, I do vlogs. I got you, girl. Do some videos. Get out there and do them. All right, so that one's done. We just got to measure. We got to bring it forward. Then you can use your blade if you have this cutter or whatever cutter you have to cut the straight line. So we got that piece. Roll this back up. Anybody watching the Oklahoma or the OU and Alabama game? Damn, Gigi, you got that stuff on auto repeat or what? And the other one we're going to do is pink. They got bots on just repeating over and over. Must be. All right, so now we're going to cut the two slates. Send it. All right, so we got that one, that shirt already cut. Now we're gonna go back to the white. I'm gonna roll this out again. Anybody got any questions right now about this cutter or this vinyl that I'm using? I'm about to ban them two on here repeating their dang post every second. All right, so now we're going to do the next shirt. So we'll have two. Let's go ahead and send this one over. So the material, again, the material I'm using is the Gimme5 from B-Flex Warehouse. Look them up. If you check them out, they'll give you 10% off on any of the product that you buy. If you buy a product from them and at the checkout, you hit the discount code of HH10. If you're here in the Augusta area, it's very good because you can also get free shipping from them because it's right here in town. Yeah, Gigi, you got that stuff on auto repeat or what? I'm like, what is she doing? Like every 2 seconds, you're like promoting your page. I don't blame you. Whatever you want to do it. You know what I mean? I just don't want you to run off some subscribers that are trying to watch this. What's going on right now? I need to get some better lighting. Anybody know where I can get some good lighting? Because I usually use my cell phone, or I usually have my little light that I have when I'm recording my videos. I got a little ring light over there. Hopefully I don't cut this. I don't feel it. I do vlogs. I got you. I got you. Photograph spotlight. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to look, man. I can show you what I use in a minute. Give me a second. Let me cut this last little piece right here. It's gonna be blue. Gonna be this dark blue right here. Yeah, the Kiwi 6000. A lot of people, there's like another name for it. Not sure the other name, but I know there's like, this is the Kiwi 6000 from Vinyl Express. There's another one. Let me cut this. Let me send it. Just want to make sure it's on the vinyl. So that's what I'm saying. Like this piece right here. Like check this out. So I have this roller all the way to the edge and this roller right here. So this 15-inch piece, it doesn't matter because it's not going to cut it. So if you order 12-inch rolls, you got to have at least a 20-inch roll to cut bigger than that. Unless I cut it, I pre-cut it like this. If I were to get this roll and put it on here and be like, okay, I need to cut a piece this big, let me cut that. Then I could do that, I guess, you know what I mean? But we'll see what's up. I'm gonna go ahead and send this piece right here. Make sure you leave slack back there. I forgot to leave slack. Hollingsworth, are you the one from the UK? Yeah, but Gigi, I was looking at the softbox stuff, and when I was looking, they're so bulky. You know, the room that I'm working out of is not too big, so I can't go bulky. You know what I mean? What do I do with my cutter now? Okay, here it is. I'm gonna bring y'all back over here now that I finished cutting them. I don't need my computer anymore. So this is actually what I'm using right here. This is what I use. Let me plug it in for you real quick so you can check it out. This is what I use right here. I just got it on Amazon. My wife ordered it for me. So this is the one I use right here. It's got that little stand for your phone, clamps onto the desk. Let's check it out. It's bright. So it's got that one. Then you could change it to different color lights. So that's what I use for now. So we're gonna stick with this. It actually works pretty good when it's actually in front of you. Let me grab a weed tool real quick, and I'm going to turn on my heat press. What kind of weed tools do you guys use? I got this little drop down one here that I use. Or I use this, or I use this right here. But I need my computer over here. I don't have it, so we're gonna go with this one. Hopefully it doesn't blind you guys. I need a new chair too. This one's squeaky. As for my weed tools, Harbor Freight. I got them at Harbor Freight. So let's move this over here. So I got a couple inches on this piece right here that I'm going to cut off that we're going to save. I like to save vinyl if I can, so So this is what I saved. You can always make something out of this. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna weed this one. Maddie, you wanna come weed it?
Sure.
All right, so we're gonna get Madison, my daughter, she wants to weed it. She wants me to start paying her. I'm like, just be careful when you get here. Start from up here. Sit down. Tell everybody hi.
Hi. Oh, I messed it up right here.
It's okay, that's not good. Yeah, I need to look into getting the light. Okay, yeah, I need to look for something. So the main detail in this cut that we got right here, let me see, is going to be where the actual Texas is at. So whenever we get to the Texas, that's where we want to peel it real slow. Dad, let me do it. Let's see if y'all can see this. Okay, hold on. This is where. So right here, we're getting to the Texas state. We gotta go slow right here because it's got a lot of little detail in here. He's gonna peel the inside of the letters. Hey, Donald said hello, Maddie. The real star behind the scenes. She is, man. She is. Gigi said hi too.
Hi.
And there's one more right there.
I didn't even see it.
So there's this piece. Hold on, there's another one. Let me do this one.
Yeah.
We're going to do the same thing with this one because this one, hold on, babe. This one left. Saved another piece right here. So she's going to go ahead and she's going to weed this one. Start from up here so you can pull it back towards you. Yep. Hey, Donald, that's exactly what I bought. The 4-pack of weeding tools. Get that. You could either buy one from Cameo or Cricket for the same price that you could buy 4 from Harbor Freight. Yeah, I got the GoPro 4 that I started using it again. I hadn't used it in a while. So he said, I think you can link up and shoot. I think the new ones, this is I think a GoPro 4.
Yeah, 4.
It's a GoPro 4. I think the new ones you can, not these older ones. I'm trying to. Sometimes I'm like, oh, she's going to mess it up. But he said, dude, let her do her job. She knows how to do it. You know how to do it, babe? Mm-hmm. Okay, she said she knows how to do it. Hector, she said she knows how to do it. We'll see.
Yeah, doing this for a while.
We'll get that with the weed tool. Mm-hmm. I said, we'll get that with the weed tool. She's like, mm-hmm, I know. Use the weed tool.
Have long nails.
The backing on this high five is a little bit more stickier than the Thermoflex Plus that I like to use also, but it's all good. Some people like the backing sticky, some people don't. It depends on what your preference is. Go this way. Go like this. And get this.
Yeah, they're so small. They were done really tiny details.
So now we're gonna weed this pink one, and with the pink, I'm gonna save. Hold on, babe. I'm gonna save all of this right here. I'm a sucker. I like to save what I can. Hey, save what you can and use it later. So go ahead and start from here and pull it down.
Yay, more tiny details.
I don't know if you can see this one because it's pink. There you go.
I say sarcastically. It's like a neon pink.
This one's a neon pink. Nails matching the vinyl. They said your nails were matching the blue vinyl, babe.
Oh yeah, they are. Oh, they were.
I got the heat press on already. It's set. My heat press only reads Celsius, so it's set to 140 degrees Celsius, which is 285 degrees Fahrenheit. We're gonna press this for 4 seconds. Where's the detail there? Yeah. As you can see, this stuff weeds pretty easy.
No wonder why.
Okay, Sandra Customs, I appreciate it. I'm gonna look that up. Teresa said she liked the color of your nails.
Thank you.
She said my granddaughter would like that color.
Yep, I love this color. I also like the purple that it came with. Oops.
Francisco, hello. All right. No, that's good. That's it. Oh, yeah, there's one right there.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Mm-hmm. Is that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There used to be rhinestones on it, but it fell.
All right, so here's the Georgia and the Texas. We got one more to go, and then we'll press these. One more. So let's cut this one.
How many of these do you need? Oh,
We're doing 2 shirts. Do it up here. We're doing 2 shirts.
Ah.
Marina said you're a pro, Maddie.
Thank you.
I'm trying to teach her. She's got to take over.
Yep. Been kind of beating it.
She said she's gonna be the manager, and I'm gonna be the worker.
Been doing this for a while. Almost, how long?
Alexandra, what's going on?
What, like a year? Oh, it's stuck right here.
Start from the bottom down to the U. Oh, I thought it was an A. I mean, I thought it was a U.
I was like, what? Wait. Gotta get around these letters.
Go ahead, keep going. The A, the R.
And the O. Can't forget the O.
My other daughter just got here, Trinity. She wants to get in the video. She said, "What's up?" Want to tell them hi? Now she wants to act shy. Look at her.
The little details.
All right, so here's the other piece right here. Let's line these
Just
up.
this toxic girl. Is that for us?
So that's how this one's gonna be. See if you can see it.
Face.
That one. Here's the other one. Check this. There it is. So that's the other one right there. So let's go ahead and take this to the heat press. It should be just about ready to press it. Let's see. It's almost there. Let me see, Maddie, get up. Texas. I'm late to the party. What's going on, Hard and Hustle? Hey, what's up, Big Will? Hey, so what we're doing tonight is I was going over the stuff that I got. We're gonna get ready to press these 2 shirts right here. This light gray and this dark gray. That's gonna be one of the shirts right here. This is gonna be the other one. Just like that. We're gonna get ready to press those 2. As you can see, I am set up for 140 degrees. Remember, my heat press reads Celsius. So look, set for Celsius, and then if we look at the press time, 4 seconds. So the guys, this is what we're pressing with tonight is the B-Flex Gimme5 that they gave me from their warehouse. So what we're gonna do is press these shirts and see this 4-second stuff that they got going on over there. Never mind. Madison, can you do me a favor? Take this off.
Yeah.
Wait. No, I'm not doing a knockout tonight, man. It's just the regular. I'm trying to get this set up for you guys. Hold on. Yeah, we're just doing vinyl over vinyl. I do the knockout because check this out. I wanted to do a knockout on this so that the gray shirt would show through here. So I wanted to cut. I actually wanted to cut Texas out of the Georgia state, but my wife didn't want to, so we left it like that. It's all good. And then the same thing with this. We're gonna do it straight over it. Straight over the 2 states. So I'm gonna do those 2 things. I don't remember what shirt she wanted. Hold on. So I just did this. I did a video on it. I haven't posted it yet. See the ring? I messed it up, but it's all good. We'll start off with this gray shirt. So I'm gonna do it Hollingsworth's way. I think it's Hollingsworth. I know. We're gonna do it Hollingsworth way. He told you. Remember Big Will? He had told you to. He had told you if you were having trouble centering your shirt, to fold it in half like this. Fold it in half. If you don't have a T-square, even if you have a T-square, try it like this. Match the sleeves up. Fold it in half. Put it down, give it a quick press. It's only 4 seconds, so we'll just do the whole thing. All right, so since we did that, now we know exactly where the middle of the shirt is at. All right, press half and then center. Yep. So I remember I was reading a comment where Big Will had said that he was having trouble centering it with the T-square. Hey, it happens. It happens, man. I measured. I was doing my jacket last night. I put it on there, and then I pulled it off. I put it on, and it was like too far to the right. So I was like, I had to peel it off and do it again. So this is another way to do it if you don't have it. Now we know where the middle of the shirt's at. And I don't want to press the wrong logo on the wrong shirt, so I'm waiting for my wife to come up here real quick. Unless she writes on the comment. Let me go find out real quick. Stay with me, don't leave me. Okay, I got confirmation. So we're gonna do this on that shirt. Hey, Big Will, I went to the warehouse yesterday, to B-Flex warehouse. 285, 4 seconds. Let's check this out. So what we can do now is we can get this. So you don't want to measure, you don't want to line up these two. I seen some laser lights on there online. I was looking them up too. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get these two, and I'm going to line up the edge of the states together. So once we do that, we can just come here, give it a not too big of a press, like right here where there's no vinyl. Press it there, press it down here, right there. And as you can see, there's a crease in that now. And then we can lay it right on the crease that we made on the shirt. And then this is the initial one, so we don't need no, we're not gonna need any Teflon paper. So as soon as I press this, it's gonna start beeping because it's gonna be ready to shoot back up. So we got 4 seconds. And as soon as it's done with the 4 seconds, we're able to peel it. So let's do this. I'm sorry this thing's been squeaking a lot on me. I don't know what the deal is. I try to. So it's a hot peel, 4 seconds. There's the first piece. Everything came off, as you can see. I'm telling you, I've been using it for almost a year, Hollingsworth. I think it's gonna be time to pick up a new one, but yeah, I'm gonna use it until that thing. Clip a laser, but I think they were like $200. Whoa, $200. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put this one on top. So this stuff right here, when I was at their warehouse, they had layered like I think 4 or 5 pieces of this on top of each other. So there's benefits to that is because you could layer 5 different colors, but the downfall to that is you know how it is. They keep writing me. The more that you layer, the thicker it's gonna be. So now we're just going to put this one on here. Same thing, if you want to do this, grab this letter to the A, line them up, give it a quick crease. Now we got like a little fold in there. No, you can see the crease with the glare. Line that up with the crease that we made. We're good. And then I'm going to put Teflon paper. They say you don't have to, but I don't want the press to touch the vinyl and then it gets stuck to it. So I'm gonna put it on there. Another 4 seconds and it should be good. Another thing it's not doing is automatic open. It hasn't been opening automatically by itself in a while, so put some WD-40 on there today, but there's one of them. Need to adjust this a little bit. That's legit. That is legit right there. Thanks, Teresa. Levine, I think that's what it said. Appreciate the comment. There's one of them. Now we're going to do the other one. Yeah, that's nice. That came out good. Let's do this next one. Appreciate it, TJ Hollinsworth. Appreciate it. So next thing we're going to do with the next one, we're going to take this one. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to use Hollingworth's method. Fold it in half. We're not going to use a T-square today. We're going to fold it in half. Get everything lined up. Make sure everything stays nice and straight. And since this is only pressing for 4 seconds, we're just going to give it what we call a full press. Right, so again, we got our line in the middle. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it because you see how this thing pops up. When it pops, it's like this table right here. Again, I bought it at Harbor Freight for like $20. Better than what I mean. It's not better, but it's what I'm using, so it's better than paying like $300 for an actual stand. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna press this one. So we're gonna start off. We're going to start off with the bottom layer, and then we're going to put the other layer on top. Hey, Marina, appreciate it. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help anybody. If you look me up on Facebook, you look me up on Instagram, I'm always posting stuff on there before I even do this. So if you were connected to my Facebook or Instagram, you saw earlier today that I was going to go live. So look me up on Facebook, Instagram, and check it out. So we're going to lay this piece on there. Same thing. We're just going to come here. So the word world, R is in the middle. So what we want to do is basically come to the middle of R. Got our crease in there. Got our crease. Yeah, I appreciate it, Marina. Look us up. I'm always posting stuff on there. And then, like I said, you'll know what I'm working on before the video comes out. Like this right here, you'll already see pictures of this on Instagram and Facebook. And then I still got to edit the video to put it on there. So we're going to add this piece. Before I add this piece, we're going to give it a quick press because it's all wrinkled. So I'm going to give it a quick one. We're going to add this one in there, the crease with the crease. Now this one, while I'm pressing this one, I want to make sure, here's what when I looked at it, I was like, okay, it's centered. I got it at my 3 inches down. But you got to remember, you're pressing 2 pieces. So if I would have pressed that piece, let me stick it on here real quick. So if I were to press this piece right here, which looks good. Hey, I appreciate it, Hollingsworth. Yeah, click the bell so whenever a video comes out, you'll know. So, like I was saying, if I were to press this right here, yeah, this is good. 3 inches. I usually do like 4 fingers or whatever from the top up here. So it would have been good, right? But then check this out. When I would have put this piece on here, once I would have lined this piece up, try to get it right. This would have been like way up here on the seam. So this is, you got to remember, this is the piece that you want to be a little bit farther down. So this whole piece needs to come down a little bit. So about right here. So make sure if you press the back piece, always make sure. Yeah, I didn't see the message that Hollingsworth just answered, but I appreciate him answering that question for me. Yeah, if you don't have a ruler, always try to make it out. But this is what I have this right here. I do have a T-square. I do have a T-square. I usually always use it, but for tonight we're just gonna go that way. And I do have the logo gridded. Hey, I appreciate you, Hollingsworth, for tuning in, man. I appreciate you a lot. I'll let you know again next time you got me on Facebook, so you'll know ahead of time when I'm going to go live. But this is about it. We're going to press this last shirt. So let's get this one done. So basically what you want to do, you want to lay these on here. Make sure you got them lined up right. Once they look good, once you like the way it looks, go ahead and press the first one. Tonight for these t-shirts, again, hey, thank you, appreciate it. Again, we are using the Gimme5 from the B-Flex guys. So 4 seconds, 285 degrees, 4 seconds. So here we go. And it's a hot peel. All right, so there's the first piece. Now we're gonna do this piece. Look at this detail in this, I don't know if you can see it. How does the vinyl feel on the shirt? Is it soft and thin, or is it plastic feeling? No, plastic is Caesar Easy Weed. I hate that. No, this right here is smooth. I like it. Caesar Easy Weed. That's how it felt whenever I had it on. Let me show you a shirt. I made this shirt right here for a 80s party last year. Listen to this. Listen to it. This is Caesar Easy Weed. You can feel it. I don't like this. This is what I don't like. I do not like it. I still wear it. Yeah, I made it. I'm going to wear it. I made it for an 80s party. I still wear it. Look at this right here. Look. See if you can see that. Cracking. I don't personally, that's just me. Again, that's just me. Personally, I do not like Caesar Easy Weed. So Let me finish pressing this shirt right here, and then I'll show you the texture of it. What I do with the white. Oh. Okay, here's the white. Now we're gonna press the white over that. All right, we got that. I got that piece lined up. Does the Gimme5 stuff seem better to use? I will be ordering your code. Thank you for showing me more options. Hey, thank you. Like, thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you for watching. Like, honestly, I really mean that. And then, yes, use the code. Use the code. That stuff is amazing. I'm not saying that it's amazing just because they called me over there and were like, hey, come use this and try it out. But it is. You know what I mean? I've always, like us as when we're first starting off, we don't know any better. So we go online and we like Caesar Easy Weed. Okay. It's convenient because you can go to Michael's, you can go to all these craft stores and buy it. And they have the price for like 20 bucks. 20 bucks like for 3 feet of it. 12 by 3 feet. That's ridiculous. Yeah, you get the coupon, you get 40% off, but you're still paying more than what you would pay for something good. This right here, I ordered from Sign Warehouse. This is Thermoflex Plus. This is what I like to use. This is what I like to use because of when I first started. This is all I knew because I could order this online. Yes, Thermoflex Plus is way better. The quality is better. Thermoflex Plus is awesome. I'm telling you, we made shirts for work. And I didn't care for them. I just threw them in the wash, and if they peeled, they peeled. They were for work. But here I am almost a year later, and the ones that I use for work, I'm just like, wow, this stuff doesn't peel. Like the ones that I made with Caesar Easy Weed, they're cracking, they're peeling. So I'm like, I still got some Caesar Easy Weed black right here. Caesar Easy Weed black. I don't use it. If I had to, if it came down to like, hey, I need to make something like right now, I'll use it. If not, it's going to stay right there. I ordered 5 yards instead of using, I could make a shirt out of this and save money, but I'd rather use this. But the guys, I'm telling you, the guys at B-Flex, I'm going to show you in a minute. Let me press this one right here. So we got it. Put it on there. We're going to press it again. 285 for 4 seconds. 4. Look at this. And that was at a 4-second press. Look at that. 4 seconds. Look at the Caesar Easy Weed. Whenever you fold it or you put it away, it's gonna have that crease in there once you pull it out. That's what I do not like Caesar Easy Weed. That's just me though. So again, here we go right here. I press this one. 4 seconds is crazy. Both of them look good, right? Look at that. This is like nothing is peeling. So I wanted to show you. I know we went, if you video that I posted this morning, we went to the B-Flex warehouse the other day and we pressed a little hand that said 5 on it, and they did it for 4 seconds. And then they gave me some of this right here. They gave me all this right here so I could feature it in my videos. So, and the white. Where did I put the white? And they gave me some white. They gave me the blue. And then next week they're gonna get some black in. Let it focus. Next week they're gonna be getting in some black, and then they're gonna call me so I can go get some. I'm probably gonna purchase some too, because I got these other shirts that I need to do too. So yeah, but check this out. 4 seconds. Four seconds. I think I'm gonna rip the shirt. But this stuff is, I mean, look at it. Yeah, I like to use Thermoflex too, Gigi, don't get me wrong. I like to use it too. But we have to know like what we can and what we can't use as when we're starting off. All we know, like I said, all we know is online. When you look online, what do you see? Caesar Easy Weed, Thermoflex Plus, whatever else the other ones are that are out there. This Gimme5 is more cost efficient. I'm pretty sure it is. I had someone that I'm working with right now. We're creating a logo for her, and they're fixing to start their own business, their own, how do you say, their own clothing line. They're getting ready to start their own clothing line. So I'm excited about that. If she's here tonight, appreciate you to make your stuff. So she's actually ordering from them and shipping it here. So I can just, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it, ship it to her, and then she's going to do the rest of it. So I appreciate her, if she's here tonight, giving me that opportunity to do that. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to sit back down. If you have any more questions, once I sit down, we'll answer some more questions, and then we'll end in this video. I can't edit this out because we're live. Sorry. Those of you that are still here. The electric, I haven't tried it. You know, and I'm not getting you. I'm not saying anything. But that's like I said, Brandon. That's just something that I've done. Ever since I first used it. Ever since I first used it, I didn't like it, and then I just went away from it. I know they got a bunch of different type of Caesar Easy Weed, but once I got that first batch in, and not really first batch, but like when I first bought my first rolls, and I started, to me it was something that I didn't want to use anymore. Metallic, I mean, it all depends on what everybody likes to see. You know what I mean? I don't really care for the shiny stuff. But again, that's just me. If someone was like, hey, I want my vinyl to be shiny, then I wouldn't have a choice but to get them something shiny or something like the way I did that Run DMC shirt. That's a good question. That's a good question. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe when I hit a big amount of subscribers, maybe I'll just pay it forward and give it away, like the way Sign Warehouse. This the way Sign Warehouse gave me this one. Sign Warehouse gave me that one brand new. Maybe I could pay it forward and give it to someone else that's just starting. Let me get that out of the way because I don't want nobody to say anything. Undershirts. I just get them from Clothing and Sales. That's what we pressed. Hey, hello, Colt Martin. Nah, it's not a permanent cover. It's just keeping the dust off of it. I don't want it to mess up. You know what I mean? I don't want it to get messed up, and then before you know it, I try to use it again, and it's messed up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Divine. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna have it, I'm not gonna use it. Why am I gonna keep it? Maybe 10,000 subscribers, maybe one day, 50, 100, who knows? I'll buy a new. I got a new one of these. I can pass that forward. Someone who's just starting. You know what I mean? One of you guys, one of my subscribers, and then who knows? Maybe I'm gonna get a new heat press one day. What am I gonna do with that one? I'm not gonna need it. Do 10,000. Have you watched anything with Gimme5? I haven't watched anything with the Gimme5. I actually wrote the guys today from the B-Flex warehouse, and I was hoping they were gonna be here for those type of questions, but I haven't. Madison is going to need that. Nah, she's not gonna need them. She's gonna, cause once we get going, and if I retire, once I retire out of the service, I'm gonna be at the front desk, and she's gonna be back there pressing.
Mm-hmm.
See, look at her. Mm-hmm. She heard her name, and she was like, "What? Yeah, that's my plan, is to pay it forward one day. I kept the box for this one. I kept the box for that one. This one back here, I'm not sure if I kept the box for it. No, I did keep the box for that. I do have the box for that too. I keep the boxes for all my stuff because in the military we move, and then when we move, they just want to pack it however they want. Not me. I pack my stuff, and then I'm like, now you can take it. But for Coyote shirts, I would just go to Clothing and Sales. I mean, you can always go to the place where they sell them for the ones that people that retire, they go and turn them in. I forgot what those stores are called. But you can probably go to one of those. But you turn off the lighting?
Yeah.
All right, but if nobody else has any questions, we're going to go ahead. We're going to close this up. If anybody else got any last minute questions, we can shoot them. We can answer them. But this is it. The local business, so the local stuff right now, what I'm doing is because I am an instructor and there's classes always graduating. That's why I did the 80 shirts. So I did the 80 shirts because they were looking for what is it called? Once the class graduates, they were looking for graduation shirts. So as for now, that's what I'm doing. I also went to the youth sports, and I talked to the guy there. The guy there, when I talked to him, I saw a heat press in the background. I just told him. Yep. I just got a email from Heat Press Nation. Was it Heat Press Nation? I think it was Heat Press Nation. It was either Heat Press Nation or Heat Transfer Warehouse, where they had told me that I could be a partner with them, to where someone was like, hey, where did you get the T-square from? And I could be like, oh, go get it here. And they would use, I don't know how it would work, but I would be a partner to where if I sent someone to them, I would get a percentage out of it. So I haven't hooked it up yet. I haven't hooked up the account yet because I need a website. So I still need to put a website up. That's my next thing I want to do. But other than that, I did do back to your question, Big Will, was I went to the youth sports. I saw the guy with a heat press there, and I asked him, he's like, oh, well, I just order vinyl from somewhere, and then they send them to me pre-cut. So I'm going to try to get him to where I can pre-cut them for him. You know what I mean? Charge him $3 or $4 or $5 to cut something, which doesn't take us that long. You know what I mean? We could cut it and then go from there. These came out good. Look at that. $25 online. Crazy, huh? So far with the Gimme5 product, I've pressed this. The 2 shirts I just pressed, and I pressed my jacket. Finally. And then in the front, like I always say, keep pressing. All right, anybody else got any more questions? We're going to end this up so I can clean up, and then everybody can have a good night. Still got to press these shirts right here. I got the Thermoflex Plus that I showed y'all earlier that I'm going to do. Appreciate it, Gigi. Appreciate it, Big Will. Yeah, so I got these shirts right here that I'm going to press. I already purchased the Thermoflex Plus, the 15 feet of that for these shirts right here. And then that was after the B-Flex warehouse that called me and told me to go check them out. So I went to go check them out. So with that being said, they're supposed to be hooking me up with some black. And then, like I said, if they hook me up, they hook me up. If not, I'm going to buy some anyways to try it out. See that, Greg? Like, see, Big Will, that's what Greg was asking right now. If I had already finished that, to be a partner with Heat Transfer Warehouse, I could be like, hey, go right here and you could buy it and I'll get a percentage off it. But who was his name? Hey, Greg, I actually bought him off of Amazon, but you can either buy him off Amazon, you can buy him Sign Warehouse. So go to Sign Warehouse. Sign Warehouse has them. You can look up there. The only reason I'm saying Sign Warehouse is because I want you to shop through them because they sent me this cutter. So if I could pay it back to them for sending me this cutter, appreciate it. Bought this today. Little spider thing. Hey, Benjamin, appreciate you watching, man. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, Greg, check him out. I just ordered one for Carlos, the guy that I did the giveaway to. He's actually ordered, whenever I did the giveaway, he got the one that goes in the front, the logo gridded or whatever it's called. He got one of those. So I sent it to him, so he should be getting that. He should be getting it soon. He was supposed to get it before Christmas, and now it's supposed to be getting it after New Year's. Okay, Coco, I didn't know that. I'm going to have to look that up. Amazon affiliates, I didn't know that. I don't want to mess up your first name, but I think it states. I appreciate the comment. That's what I'm here for. If you ever need anything, everybody, hey, y'all, look me up on Facebook, look me up on Instagram. And if you ever have a question, you don't have to write it on YouTube to everybody to see if you have a question. You can just message me on Facebook, and I'll answer you ASAP. As soon as I have a chance, I'll answer you right away. Yeah, I appreciate it, Coco. As soon as we get off tonight, I'm going to look that up. Yeah, I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Jeremy Ball. Appreciate that. I try to stay motivated. You guys keep me motivated. My kids keep me motivated. My wife. I don't do it for myself. I do it for my family. And I do it for you guys. The ones for us that when we first started, we didn't know what we were doing. We just got into it. Maybe some of you knew what you were doing. And maybe you know more than I know. But maybe I could show you something that you didn't know. I've had someone comment on my video that had this cutter way before I did. And they're like, whoa, I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could do that. So, hey, I appreciate everybody. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to end this video. And I just want to say thank you. I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in tonight. All of you guys that stay tuned. I don't have a big following. I don't. Thank you. Thank you. I don't have a big following. I don't. But those of you that do follow me, I appreciate you guys 100%. And like I always say, until next time, keep pressing.